Hello, hello. Back to Wheel of Games. Continue playing. We're into day 5. Last time, we learned a lot about and noticed that there's vents in the ceilings of some of the rooms that transmit power from the boiler, and how little control we have over the house. It's a bit difficult to plan out. This room's going to have thing 1, 2, or whatever. Okay, so let's see, we drained the fountain at the end of yesterday, so... Oh, and we also hit the sauna, so we've got extra stamina here. Let's take a look outside. If the fountain is still drained. It is, and not only is it, there's a reason why there was 9 water assigned to it. Let's go check out the edges of the ground, see if we recognize any. No, it's letting me walk. Okay. There's a lot out on the grounds that we didn't know. Can't interact with that. Quartet. Oh, this must be where we're actually sleeping each night. Because that letter from Dad said he was packing our tent. Yep. Not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. So this is where we've been camping. Stuffed animal. Don't know how young we are. This is the actual... Ooh, 4-digit codes. But we've got 9083 is the only one I think we really know. Nope. Okay. But still, we've got an orchard that we could inspect. Definitely stuff out there. Look at all those sauce pipes coming out. Something underground, perhaps? Anything else we can find at our... The water down here? Might be. We've got that interesting looking mountain. We weren't actually able to see off the grounds just a little bit when we got a swing outside room. Good. Mysterious locked door that I completely missed on the way out. We know that there's a, not exactly a garage, but there was a tunnel filled with boxes down. The goal of revisiting this is A, did anything change? And B, do we recognize anything now? I thought maybe this might remind me of that 4-star diagram. Well, there's some interesting cliffside carvings down there as well. At least a walkway. And more pipes. Are these things filled with... They're just not tall enough to... Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for us to learn about. Off on the left side, I did see a little gate leading to some trees. I kind of assumed that was the orchard. But now seeing one that has literal apples. Wonder if we'll find a gate key in the same way we once found a car key. Okay. No more stalling. What did we find in the mysterious fountain? basement door is locked, and it specifically says it's red. Interesting. So we can surmise that what we do in the pump room will last from one day to the next, because the fountain stayed drained. That's also maybe something we could, if we could, keep the pool also drained. I'm not sure if there's enough reservoirs for us to keep both of them drained at the same time, but now that I know that there's a basement down there, until I find some way to unlock this mysterious red door in the basement, that there's nothing else I can do out here. So 2 locked gates, one has a 4-digit code, the other just seems jammed. Whoa, it took several more steps out of me when I was not seeing when that happened. Guess I'll have to check in the edit how I got down from 70 to 62. So do we go with our push north as much as we can early on? We don't have a brass compass yet. Lost all of our stuff. Okay. Hallway on the front walls. Bad. Storeroom, just start out with some keys. Definitely want this at some point. Kind of like that for the corner. If I put the hallway right here, then at least we know we can continue. Eye out for coins. You're not encountering. That hall is always a front hall. Remind myself, then all the rooms you can. Hear yourself backtracking as much as possible. Pantry, not terrible. Bedroom just links straight back. At least the pantry, I can still get to that room that's to my right. So we'll place the pantry. We know there's coins in there. Now give me a right turn. Ooh. The breaker box. Now I know the dark room's going to reset it anyway, so I don't want it in the very front corner. This is not a bad spot for a closet. We already know we can get to the spot directly above this. Give ourselves a couple of items right off the bat. I don't think I have any gems yet. I guess it's just not going to show anything until I've got something. Let's see. So a gem and a draw. Not bad. Not a literal item, but not terrible. Get ourselves some coins. Ooh. Apple. The pantry always has something. I've seen bananas in that spot as well. Remind myself, look for shoes. I completely missed running shoes last time. That's the 4-star thing I was thinking. Next time I find the observatory, it'll be at 4 stars. Okay, we want to turn right. I guess the bedroom is a good connecting room, so I guess the storeroom it is. Got a little dead end on. Extra coin. No, not extra. That wasn't. Brown. This is slightly different. Interesting. So if we turn this... Okay, so rotate this, turning my head to the left. The antechamber is basically on the left side. So that E is where we are at this very moment. Okay, that's cute. Not sure if that's giving us any interesting information. Like, there will always be a storeroom in this spot. Or what else that E could stand for. Storeroom is an E. Okay. Oh, we have to go back to the entrance. Telling. Yeah, how many are in the... Oh, I don't think I've found nearly that many. 5 of each. Got 1 apple. We've got a redraw. Let's try to give ourselves some options to the north. before we go much further. Passageway needs 2 gems. Thankfully I've got it, as that chapel just dead ends us. I mean, we could go right. Nook does the same thing, but better. But passageway allows us to go further north. I'm not going to enter it yet, though, now that we've guaranteed ourselves a northern passage. Off to the east we go. Oops. Guest bedroom right at the front. I mean, spare room, we've already got a way into that just to the side. I like the spare room, but it gives us that front right corner, and that is value by itself. This is the same coloration as see out the front door. And if this was a horror game, there would randomly be scary things outside. Just once in 100, someone's staring. Okay, give us a left turn. Commissary. Right up front, we might be able to buy something. Oh, but it requires a gem and we're now out. I could go with the guest bedroom. I still don't want the breaker box to be this far into the front. It does seem very, very common. Let's get that bedroom for now. And where's the breaker box? We can check. It's standard. Not guaranteed. Okay, so I think we have to go into the bedroom to get its bonus. Something. Yeah. Got our math puzzle hint for the dartboard. Can't use that basketball. Don't see anything. Okay, back to the entrance hall and to the passage. Okay, we can unlock forward and right. We've still got that redraw. Use it if we have to. Dark room isn't terrible, then at least I wouldn't be afraid of putting the breaker box early on. Could put in the courtyard, which usually has some good stuff in it. I'm going to place the courtyard, then we'll explore to the east. Suppose you've got W there. Might be a shovel. No. Oh, early archives, but the other ones block us off. In this case, the chapel isn't so bad, but now I'm not going to want to go into this room if I can at all help. Yeah, archives. If that thing where whenever you draft an archive, it sets your dice to 2, if that was still active, I would be, okay. We set that in the laboratory days ago, and I don't think I've gotten the archives. But just while this exists, that's going to be a rule. This is real early for that, so I don't know. And we can already get to the room north of the chapel. So we know it's there, and we're going to try not to go in. So into the courtyard now. We do have a shovel. All right. Useful for digging. An unremarkable rock. Not a gem. Nothing. Okay, so east or west? Facing east. Ooh, den. The other two block us off, so I guess den it has to be. That would have been nice on the other side. I think this might be locked. Oh. Oh man, 2 things that block off, and a straight ahead corridor. Not forced to redraw yet, but this is the best. I go into the den, at least I get a gem that can help us with our room placement. Let's see. Rooms hidden. Okay, we really want something that goes north and south. Ooh. Bedroom wouldn't be terrible. I mean, I could bite the bullet and go ahead and use the chapel if I put the bedroom or the kitchen. Yeah, I'll put the bedroom here. Retrace my steps, fill in that spot in the chapel. Not going in there just yet because full stamina. Okay, so we're just gonna follow the left wall for a few seconds. Take at least one of my coins here. Oh, hey there. Given how many you've taken from me, I don't feel too bad about some we have here. I mean, the parlor gives us some gems, and then out of this corner 4. That's not bad. We take our puzzle key. Always one that's entirely false, one that's entirely true. 2 are completely empty. So our first one. This and the white box are empty, implying that black box has stuff in it. This and the blue box are both empty. So those two agree with each other. And that also says that the black box has something. Other two statements have identical wording. Let's double check. Well, they don't, because this says this in the white, this one says this in the blue. That means that this one is false. It's false, which means at least one of these other ones are true. So if this one was true, then both of these are empty. If this one is true, both of these are empty. Therefore, the black one, which is lying, must have the stuff. We got it. What's hidden? I've never really looked behind that. If that's actually a wall or a weird... But we can't get back there anymore. Right. I can't remember our exact relationship to him. I think he's our granduncle? But it was said from his perspective. So we're at least coin neutral after that. So corridor or bedroom next? The corridor is slightly closer. So over. And stuff. Nothing up. And billiard room. Green rooms do not cost to draft. That said, none of these is going to let us go the other way. The nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, well, I've already drafted some bedroom. Billiard room, we could get a couple of gems. It would be really nice if we could get a whole bunch of green rooms. Okay. Well, terrace it is. We also might get some digging spots in here. Oh, it looks nice. And there is a banana. Some tea. Can't use the tea, though. There is a path out there on the, this side. That's the gate over there. We can't simply hop the wall, or a child just slip through the banisters, but nothing else out here, but hey, banana's not nothing. Okay, just straight across the whole house to the bedroom. So now we've only got one path. We may have to use our redirect. Hopefully we'll have at least one option here. It's hidden. Oh. Yes. I haven't seen a locked chest on the ground. Could be missing it, or there may be. Okay, we're on the east side. Give me an east wing. Oh no. I can spend a gem on the observatory. That at least gets us back towards the center where there could be more options. The other two would just end our day. And hey, the observatory. Get a new thing each time. I saw that. You realigning yourself. So on day 4, 1 gem. Tremendous. Just falls from the heaven. Still no coins on the floor. Oh, this was just the up and down. Going west. Okay. Dark room would just close us in. Security would force us to go north. But we'd have plenty of options coming out of that, and it would give us a chance to set some security level stuff. So with that, I'm okay taking security. We got the gems for it right now. Swans. The drives. I definitely haven't seen. I guess there's something called a trophy room. Nursery, the office, storeroom. Oh, a vault. It's interesting. Library. We've seen the wine cellar. Spare. Guess that's. We haven't seen the music room yet either. There's still a lot of rooms we have no ideas. Okay, what do you have for us? You can place another special order. Okay, haven't seen anything yet. You like to hit that breaker box, so I have to can't use all the interface things. So okay, security menu. Okay. Is there anything else we can actually use? Email we can only do from Office, which we just haven't gotten yet. There's some things at the store. The brass compass was only 6. Good thing to put into there. Do that. This was locked based off of Sinka. And the glossary probably has some new items. Okay, now we must go north. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be looking out for these vents. I don't think there's one in the observatory, but now we know that the security office is a room that has them. And can we see them on the map? No, of course not. If this place was powered, is there anything obvious? No. Nothing from the vent is actually coming down and directing. No, this is a connecting vent, but not. Oh, twice. Not a source. Oh, glad I've got a key, or I'd be very sad. Oh, wait, dead end, and boudoir. Still don't know what the formation for the thing in the boudoir is. This isn't terrible. I can still redraw stuff after. Make that one corner part. I wonder if this thing is simply telling us, by the way, there's a safe that you should be looking for, and not any kind of clue to the combination. Only 2 out of 3 candles? I mean, these could be like numbers 2, 3, 4. Gotta click on. They sync a company safe. Okay, going west from Bar. Not a bad spot for the drawing room. Give us a north and a south. Coat check has that lucky rabbit's foot. Kinda want it, but need the drawing. Alright, real good room for bed center in the mansion. Using. Don't see any bonuses. Well, this time, yeah, pretty much always want to go north as long as you can. Commissary, I don't have that much stuff. Darkroom isn't bad, it gives me 2 ways out of there. And as long as I trigger it, then I'm okay putting down the breaker box really anywhere in this top half. And the lights won't go off until I get in. Okay, forward it is. Okay, go back. Oh, we found the keycard room. I do not have it disabled yet. Gonna need a breaker box. Not right here. Great. Gem. I have no idea what it is. Well, at least I know it won't be a breaker box. Hopefully it's straight or left. Okay. Not first. I think I may want to go down to the drawing room, see if I can fill in more stuff while I've got. Wait, maybe I can get more coins, that kind of stuff. Or I enter the kitchen. Straight across. Ooh. There's the breaker box. Or office spread money around. But also, I've been looking for the office for. I don't have the coins for it. Oh. At least if I use the closet, I can negate the dark room right away. That's far better than the lavatory, which I think is just a junk room. Okay. Oh, the VAC indicators. That stuff's on, so I have to redo this puzzle each time. What did I make them blue? Like the blues spread, basically. I've got blues everywhere. There we go. Okay. Whatever that does, it is now done. Vents in here. This is electrical. Okay, the dark room is no longer dark. Go. And the key card's open. Do not want to lose 20. But that would give us so much other stuff. But that would be terrible, and that would be terrible. I don't really want to redraw. I think having an all directions room here is worth it. Ouch. 21. Right, check the room. There's the gate. Oh, maybe there's That'd be silly if that was the code, but it could be. Oh, tomorrow we'll have to go out and don't see numbers in here. Just that, yep, that drawer is still open. Scale doesn't seem. Oh. Well, we don't know who they are, but definitely can't read that from here. It's the first time I've seen that particular picture. But that is a new face for me. I'm going to examine some of these. Okay, well, I'm glad we at least got the key. This is ladyship for one of her rooms in the West Wing. This is telling us that we also saw a scrap of paper that said the West Wing was the lady's favorite area. So, something to that. Probably some rooms of hers that only show up over there. Okay, into the weight room or into the kitchen. We still want to get some money so that we can get food when we finally get to the kitchen. We paid the price here. So both of these rooms have vents. Interesting that the gym has vents. Okay. Two of those two, I doubt that does. I don't know about the kitchen. Let's see, do I want to go south? North? I've got the redraw. Let's hit this one first. Still hit all. Go check. Man, like, Archive's just having so many options. Good. Having stuff hidden from you? Nursery would be great real early. Guess I'm going with the Archives. We are more than halfway through filling out the mansion. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Okay. South neck. Okay. Oh, library. Discover less common ones. Well, both of those turn to the right. Or be random. This could be a dead end. That would be worse. May not be able to close those areas off. But yeah, let's see if we can get something less common. The library is also new, so we might be able to learn some. A book requisition. Interesting. Books and periodicals requested with this one will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. The Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. See, one of the bedrooms has a postcard for Reddington. We know that Marigold is the pen name of someone here. The fixed stars. Is that some way to, like, freeze the observatory or use the bonus? History of Orindia. The pump system user manual. Thankfully, I think we figured out the pump system. And drafting strategy. Interesting. Maybe this would give us some kind of bonus for that. Simon P. Jones. So my last name is not Sterling. I was wondering if we were Simon Sterling. No. Okay. You can see that part. Additional reading. House directory is a great source of information. Okay, well, we've kind of been doing that. Secret passage book somewhere in here. Reminds you a little bit of the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade game, which is the definition of pixel. Okay, up we go. Records. Total time? Days? Yeah. Steps taken? Is that total steps? That's neat. Others drafted solved? Never missed one so far. And yeah, we found one upgrade. So it meant records quite literally. Secret for us to find up here. Another book. The Mount Holly scrapbook. My first claim ticket was a sledge. Baron of Mount Holly, name's nephew provisional heir. We found that greetings from Reddington. We have... Oh! Okay, that's why I didn't see that heart on the tree. It was chopped down. So in the dark room we saw that gate with the padlock on it, and there was a tree with a heart thing, a heart carved into it. So I wonder if there's like a blown up version. Favorite rooms? Can't seem to ever pass up the den. That's got good connections and a free gem. Most time spent in security. Yeah, and the two big puzzle rooms. Contraption. See, the workshop you could combine items. Largest purchase? Stamps? Maybe one day. Most avoided? The nursery? Furnace and the walk-in closet. Yes, it is Mount Holly. This is nice. Okay. Very, very much historical stuff. Curious about the books we'll get when we come back. Something about this animations gives me a little bit of vertigo. Okay, so this is my only way out of this room. Okay. So I want something that can go south. North is covered by another door in the wait room. So give me a left turn. I guess that's just an ability that lets you use gems like dice. Fortunately, those are not something I really... To your left. Conference room works. If I ever find that office, connect it to here. Conference room. Threading mechanic. Is safe code that we don't actually know about. The office safe. This that may not even be in the house each day. Okay, we want something that has a left turn. Trying to fill in this whole floor plan. Hey, we've got a nook. Nook will fill us. And hey, key, because we are out. This one can be anything. Give me one of those items for sale. Okay. I can get a couple gems out of the billiard room, now that I know basically the trick to that. In we go. Coins hidden there for us today. Can't interact with those. Okay. Nope. From inside to outside. And order of operations, plus, minus, multiply, divide. Plus 11. 18 minus 4. 8. 2 times 6 is 12. Oh, interesting. 6 divided by 2, there's our first division. Okay. And we've got 20 minus 10. 10. And multiplied by 2, 20. divided by 4. Over keys, not gems from this puzzle. Okay, we got some more stuff. So we've got several ways we can go from up here. So house-wise, looking good. Stamina getting a bit low. Too bad. Okay. Something that goes north. Package that has a bunch of neat stuff. Walk-in closet. I mean, I've already got the archives, so I would be able to just get 4 items here, and the archives will still allow me to get to the space north of this. So 4 items is... those look like shoes. Occasionally save stamina when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Okay. Well, the estate is the inside, the grounds is outside. I noticed I lost a whole bunch of stamina I wasn't expecting outside. Oh, extra coupon. Yeah, there's 4 items in here. So, shoes, coupon book, and the 2 things we picked up in. Not too shabby. Okay. So we go out from here and take a couple. Library back into. Okay. So we've got the kitchen over there. We could buy some food. Now I think we can go into the archives. The archives also connect to the vent system. We've got a nice little connection. The library didn't have one, so okay, not that many. Anything on the shelves here? They're always the same. So, Marion Marigold, but her real name is the niece and closest living relation of the Baron Sinclair, Mary. We don't know exactly what her last name is. Bloomberg author. Just the staff writing. Marigold. Mary began to use it's not specifically I mean, she may just be Mary Sinclair. But, my last name here is Jones, so never. Okay, let's open all of these rooms. Starting with most expendable is this. The West Wing Hall gives us a way up to the north. Just in case Archives North one doesn't work for us. Our stamina really. Okay, east is next. Wait, this is not a bad spot for the gym. I don't want to go into the gym though. But okay, so I won't go into the gym unless I absolutely have to. I can go north from the archives and north from the kitchen. But this is going to preserve the ways in case the archives doesn't give me a right turn. So gym. The gym does not have the yes, the weight room has the vents, but the gym does not. Okay, north from the archives. And oh, no thank you. Furnace is awful. Commissary. I could go through the gym if I had to, so I don't necessarily need that. I will take random over the furnace. Furnace just seems terrible. There's got to be something amazing in that room, so maybe one day when I'm looking at a dead end, I'll draft the furnace. Meantime, oh, ooh. Okay, I've only got 11 stamina left. Kitchen, I can buy something, especially since I've got the coupon book. But yeah, ow. I go up 1, 2, 3, 4. I can still make it back to the kitchen even if I go into every room. Here's the one saying that Lady Clara Epson. But I'm not sure if I've actually written down what her name was. We've got Henry Sinclair, and now we've got Clara Epson. So maybe the initials for the tree might lead to something? And Clara Epson. Likewise, any draft. Okay. Oh, but that's 1983. I think the will that the late Baron said was dated in 1993. So that is not something that just happened. Okay. He used is my only way to this top corner. Oh, dining room? Thank you. Yeah, that will be me reaching rank 8. I might even see the food pop into existence in front of me. Ta-da! What do we have today? Pizza. Plus an additional 10 if you have a furnace. I mean, there's a chance that I might just get stuck with a furnace in one of those 2 rooms. I will be coming back this way. Almost 100% guaranteed. So let's leave that for a minute. First, each time you get at least 3. I haven't gotten that many coins. Okay. North we go again, and I want a right turn. Oh, fast key. Ooh. 2 gems for something I have no idea what it is. Or 2 bedrooms doesn't help me. The nursery I keep avoiding because I want that early on or not at all. Take a chance on the gems. Oh, it's got a right turn on it. Right, and it's a new room. We've got a fancy key. Oh. You'll unlock a door with the prism key in. You will draw floor plans of the same color. This is blindingly bright. So if you're in a green room and you unlock a door, you will get another green room. That's how I read this. Use very wooden. Oh, regular key. Denoted in verse. Oh, this is a treble clef. That might be a clue. I wonder if I can play the piano. Okay. Aha. So, the one that we looked at in the workshop had the number 8 on it. I think I'm going to screenshot all of these just so I've got them ready. Then I'll read them. Find here within these first words sung, he you seek in major tongue. But half the sheets are missing from, or you hold the rest far flung. Yes, we found 8 earlier. Half note held is quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. Bold words sung by you and me. Hidden beneath the keys, maybe something inside the piano. In bold words sung by you and me, fractured note and urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat. So 8, the bolded word was message. And there was something about like being written in stone, and there was a carved letter M right next to it. So this is this first words. This one doesn't have one. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due, while the rage that will ensue, while working on this simple clue. So, first words on. White pages lined with melodies to hide the words we've come to seek. From our choice among all these, we write down that we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. So first words on the. Okay, so find a white. Okay, so now I'm going to screenshot these. Hey. Oh, I've just made screenshots of those. I may start just screenshotting more stuff. A little bit easier than taking manual notes for a lot of these things. No keys I can push off the piano. There's a little alcove behind the piano, but nothing visible back there. Keys? Okay. Interesting new room. I don't have a copy of page 8 that we found. I just remember that the bold word was message. Something like, now pull the weird. That one's on, all the other ones are off. Find something to with I suppose the number of seats in each row matters. Okay, we can take anything from this one. Being in a blue room, if I used that prismatic key right here, then I could get a guaranteed blue room. I'd want to use that on a green room. But I haven't gotten any green rooms since making green rooms free. I've got a shovel too. Have to use a key. I can save the special key. It sounds like that'll open any door as well. Oh, well, I can't do either of the other ones, so it has to be the wine cellar. And got dirt. Shovel. Unimpressive pebbles. Ooh. Okay. I think if there are bonuses, they would be. Suppose there's. Let's see, what is that? DC 1213. I'm going to write that down. It's on the coat of arms. Because M is 1,000, C is 100, X is 10, and I is 1. So you go from largest to smallest. So 1,213. Let's write that down. Let me just take another picture. Because maybe the yeah, we had Swan Song was also a thing. Screenshot. Got 1213, but Holly, Swans, and the 2 spades I don't know the significance of yet. But we definitely got a coat of arms here. That has to be a clue, especially with some interesting numbers there. And now I've got another 4-digit code to try everywhere. Oh, we've cleared that corner. We're doing really well on filling in the entire layout. Not so well at actually reaching the antechamber. Okay, we need this pizza now. Pizza can only be observed from this angle. Last. Okay, stamina's in much shape again. Let's see. Okay, so now to get back, we basically need to go to the gym. May as well go to the kitchen and try exploring from there. I can still avoid the gym for another minute. Waiting, so... Oh, hello, I missed you before. Yeah, the broken lever, I think it's supposed to be where you can get from the south side. So, that room north of the gym. But I came through this spot. Yeah, everything is black, red, and white themed in here, so I passed right by. Okay, to the kitchen. Straight across. Got our coupon, right? Yeah. Anything we can pick up here? This. Oh, they are different. Add morning room to today's craft. I can't afford it. That's interesting. And it was a good warning that maybe you'd want to draft a furnace. Plus 15? Now these bananas basically only cost us 1 per. So we could come back here if we needed to and get up to 15 more. But at the moment, we've got 22 stamina and not that big of a house, so I can get back to the kitchen if I need to and spend that money. It's on in the oven. Okay, that's our way forward. Just ones to fill in at this point are going to be to the east. So already got to wait. Oh, interesting. I can guarantee a gold room is the only one we've got so far. Well, better that than the one in the gym. Ooh, showroom luxury items. Special cost bypass. That said, we don't really have enough money for something really good. Interesting. I don't know if I'd have to spend gems on them. Well, it's going to take all my gems just to unlock it. That's going to make it really hard to get back down to that observatory. But this could just lock me out entirely. So hey, let's find another new room. Okay. New room. I cannot break the glass and steal all the gems. That one I can touch. This one I can touch. Looks like just only some of them actually have the interaction. Okay. Oh, they're not kidding. Opens all normal doors. Yeah, Beyond Luxury is right. Ooh. If you call it a day while wearing this, you will keep 2 of the items in your inventory. That's good and relatively affordable. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plan. I don't even understand that. But, ornate compass. Rotate. Ah. So I think that's rotate the first 3 floor plans. I mean, that's something I've wanted this entire time. But I cannot nearly afford any of these. How would I possibly get, like, 80 money? A north. We need a good room here. Ooh, the pool. Yeah, let's get the rabbit's foot and close off everything. No. I will take the pool. That will get me a few different things. Oh, the pump room doesn't exist until you've placed the pool. Well, that took our coin. You'd think you'd be able to see all those coins down there. Hey. Give us something that turns right. Does not turn right. The only one I can choose, really. The sauna's not bad. I want something that turns right. Ah. Oh. Oh, but the pump room doesn't turn right. Interesting, but I could drain the pool right away. Got the stamina, let's just get... I found the boiler room. Now this whole slot of things is connected. Found that too? Not that I can see. Okay, so yeah, the fountain out front is currently emptied. So is it even possible to empty the pool? It's got 7 units. I could put 2 in there and 1 in the reservoir. No, I could not empty the pool unless I refill the fountain. Okay. I imagine the water level would be equal to what's in here. So, fountain. That's number 1 here. So I want add the water to the fountain. Okay, we're draining from number 1 right now. As soon as that one's done, I'll drain number 2 into there as well. This one. This is the one that is the pool. This won't be accessible until... Maybe I just want to leave this one completely topped up at 6. Because it seems like I just want to empty things. The pool, number 6 there. Number 6 really is connecting to a number. Can I even watch it go down? Kind of. So there are also intermediate levels of being. And the fountain's all the way filled up. Oh, I know there's a secret basement access in there somewhere. Well, we saw a moment of it going down. Not nearly as many coins today, but hey, we found it. Okay, and everything else except for the main reservoir. Oh, it's all pretty full. So now if I just leave the pool empty, every time I come across it, I should be able to just pick up the coins. I have no idea what draining the kitchen would do, or draining the greenhouse. I haven't found the greenhouse yet. Okay. Yeah, I didn't find a way in. So now I've only got one possible way in. So this is a vital exit from this pool here. Got no redraws. And we find out if... Oh, yeah. Oh no. The only one I can draft? Dead end. Oh, that hurts. We were doing really well, but yeah, once we didn't find a way out. Oh, first spot I found I can actually fall. Pick up the little double banana. Hinsdale Mist. Turtles. Era. Oh, that is facing the outside. lock. Ah, okay. So now that we cannot do any more fresh exploration, Simon is this person's younger brother. Simon. Okay, so we've got 24 stamina left. So what can we do with it besides searching? We did not get an office. We could go out to the grounds again and see if we can find something there. No coat check for us to try to interact with. Okay, and I determined there's no way to empty the pool and the fountain, so I might as well leave the pool drained. I guess I can the pool and not the pump room. Let's see. Or less. Okay, I don't see any other things I can do, so let's try. I don't have the office safe, but the boudoir, I could try the code we found in the way to the boudoir, through the showroom, stuff I no chance at affording. You'd have to like save up all of your coins for several days in a row to have a chance at you'd have to use I guess. Okay, we've made it back to go to that safe and try 1230. Seems like okay. There's a safe in the office, and there's a combo lock out on the grounds. Double checking. I think last time the flop was right next to the computer. Okay, so go out from here. We're just going out to the fountain will be completely full. Ah, I saw that. What was that symbol? I can make a wish using a coin? Is this a way to save your coins? Throw them into the fountain and then drain the fountain later? You'd have to be doing this for like months to be able to afford that master key. Okay, I don't think I found anything that could help me through this door. It's okay. Now I'm gonna watch my stamina, see how it drops. Is it at like specific stages? So let's see. Ah, I think that was the shoes protecting me from taking the stamina going through there. So I do think it's waypoint based. Yeah, I don't think I saw that door last time. Okay. Oh, the door there. Anything hidden in there? Yeah, this time I'm walking by, I didn't see that door on one side. So we are looking for orchard. And so yeah, there was a picture. Ah, I should have stopped by the dark room and seen if I could find a blown up image of the tree that had the curved into it. I suppose that'll be like sitting on lava. Not that easy. Okay. About you. Nope. Okay, it's not the new number. We go. We'll wait for them. But we can hit tab and call it a day from here without running entirely out. That's going to do it for today. We got closer than we ever have so far, because we've explored 40 out of the 45 rooms. I think that's our top so far. Red Manor, and they were mostly in a block there too. 5 new rooms, not bad. Only I'd had 5 more. Okay, well, that's going to do it today. I still had fun exploring. We've found some more new information, although I think it's very random dependent. But I mean, the music room gave us a new puzzle, and we've got more things to look out for. But yeah, we just need to keep exploring, exploring, exploring. So we will continue doing that in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.